From the Annotate tab, I select the spot elevation, and then I go here in this part, and the 3 meters that's shown here is compared to our base 0 point. So I go to the ground floor plan, and then I go here, and then I put this on wall section, and then I'll put this cut over here like this, and then we go here, and then I'll draw this one from the floor to right under the suspended ceiling, and there we go. All right, so let's see what's next. We go here, and then here, then I go here and I select this one with this one. Let me just see where this is. Oh, it seems like I've mistakenly measured the level underneath, so let me just go over here and then I'll fix it. So it's 2 meters here, but as you can see, the height for our door here is 2.1. And then we have a problem here. Let me just pull up the type properties. It's 2.2 here, and it's according to the CAD file as well. Therefore, our suspended ceiling has a problem in these two areas here. So I go to the comments here, and there we go. So all right, let me see what I should type in here. I'm going to type the height of the suspended ceiling given in the AutoCAD file is lower than the height of the door and opening of these spaces. The map needs to be checked and corrected. And as I type this one here, you need to remember that these comments that we write in here are what separate your work, a well-done work, from a mediocre one. These are what help you to build a more professional project and can help you deliver a project that's more satisfying to your contractor, and it can guarantee your future jobs as well. So now that we've done that part, let's go to the next part. And here we have some joinery work, as you can see, and in here as well. So I'll select this, and then this one as well, and then in the base offset I'm going to type in -1, oh excuse me, 0, and then in the top offset -1, and after that I go here, and then I'll select this part of the roof. I'll isolate it, and so let me rotate it so we can get a better look at it, so we can be sure it's right under the ceiling, and then reset. All right, now here we do have an issue that we need to fix, as you can see here. And then we have these parts as well. In here, the joinery needs to be moved. It has to go up and be in line and be directly underneath the ceiling. We need stairs in this part as well. So we'll just leave this for later on after we fix the issues. And then we'll talk about these ones as well. And after that, I go to the upper floor here, because I don't think there's much details left in the ground floor here. The only part that may need to be fixed is the opening here. This wall needs to come down a bit, and then the joinery needs to be fixed, and the suspended ceiling as well, even though we said we need to do the suspended ceiling in detail. But for now, we're about to finish the overall project in itself. All right, now I go to the first floor. So after we've done the first floor, we're about done with this type. So let me just open up the visibility graphics menu, and then from the import tab here, I'll uncheck these two here, this one and this one, and then this one as well. Let's just go to the plan here. This one is okay. And then we have some joinery work to do in here as well. So let me just give a quick explanation about the joinery work that we're going to do in the CAD file here. And after that, you can do some of the joinery work based on the explanations yourself, and then we'll continue after that. So let's go to the first floor plan here. And up to this point, we've done the walls and the framing as well. And here we have some explanations for the spaces that we have here. So here we have a living room, a kitchen, bathrooms, the terrace, and so on. So here we have the furniture and then the flooring, which is mostly done with ceramic, and there's not much diversity in it. Most of it, as you can see, is first grade Iranian ceramic, and it's 60 by 60. And in here we have it 30 by 30 and so on. And then we have the suspended ceiling plan, which starts from 240 centimeters up to 270. So in this part of the plan, it's all been highlighted and we can see the different detailing in it clearly. And in here, the height is different for the suspended ceiling. So let's see which one is. For this blue one right here in this hatching, it's 3 meters here, and this other one that's like a plus, this one is about 270 centimeters. So here we have a 30 centimeter deficit between the two, which is because of the valve that you have here, which goes through the suspended ceiling. We'll explain the details like this in the mechanics part as well, but you need to work it thoroughly to make a clear and precise plan. And even though this is a guide, it can really help you just get a grasp of how the whole planning is done for your future projects. Alright, let's go to the joinery chart here. So here for the bathroom, we have grade 1 Iranian ceramic, and it's 30 by 30. And it also has waterproofing insulation. And then let's take a look at the walls. We don't have any cornices here, but we do have grade 1 ceramic tiles here, and they're 30 by 60. And then here for the suspended ceiling, we have gypsum panel. And then here we have wooden door with wooden frame with mesh inside and wooden cover. We've put the door up, but the type is oily and semi-matte, and the color is walnut. So it doesn't have any windows either. But here in the explanations, it says the tiling is up to the suspended ceiling and the ceiling height is measured from the floor. So we go to do the joinery according to the chart we have here. And as you know, because it's a type, the rest of it is based on this one as well. But we need to get a quick check-in before we actually get to the joinery and be sure that there's no differences between the different floors that we have. But firstly, we need to put a terrace over here, and then we go to the upper floor and we also have it here as well. It's just in a different position. So the terrace for this one is on this side and this one is on this other side. And the rest of the floors are according to the type. So there are no differences between them. But I think there is a mistake in the plan here, and I'll explain why. But I'll need to look further into it as well. So as you can see here in the plan, we have a terrace-like structure here. And then we have the door here, that's the opening. And then over here we have a duct. Let me just pull this up. It's right here. And then here we have the floor drain that's placed here. But then we have it in the lower floor and it's put in this part. And then this one, it's been put in this side. So one is on the right and the other one's on the left. But this will cause us to use more piping and more pipes overall. So we have a solution. We can either ignore it and put them on one side, or we can edit this part here and put them on the other side. So here we have the terrace, but we don't have any over here. So I think the terrace is the only difference we can see between the floors. So we can deal with that. And after we've done the first floor and the editing for the terrace, we can just copy it for the next floor as well. So I'm going to do the joinery and then we'll continue later on.